Welcome to the NBA Empire Show. I am your host, Landon King, and today I'm going to be talking about the perfect rebuild, which is not Oklahoma City yet. It's actually the Detroit Pistons. And before we get started, leave a like, comment, subscribe. That would be much appreciated. So the Detroit Pistons, you come into this year, you're expected to be around the 8 seed and the 12 seed. You have good enough players to make a push for the play-in or possibly the lower seeds in the playoffs. But nothing really special. You're expected to be Detroit, as Detroit has been for the past decade. And then you trade away Derrick Rose to the New York Knicks, and then Blake Griffin has a temper tantrum, doesn't play, you buy out his contract, he goes to Brooklyn to win. So now you're in full rebuild mode. You are losing with a purpose now instead of just losing. You have a rookie class that is promising, but you don't really know what they'll be. Killian Hayes, you draft him with the 7th pick, and he goes down with a hip injury early in the year. You wanted him to come in and be a facilitator, and that's exactly what he was at the end of the year when he came back. The injury is still out on him as a real valuable asset for the Pistons. And then Isaiah Stewart, you draft him with the 16th pick, and he is exactly what he's scouted to be. A prototypical big man that'll do everything for you in the paint, but he's such a high-energy guy that he brings up everybody else around him. And throughout the little spurts of minutes that he's getting, he proves himself to not only be good enough to have a spot in the regular rotation of the Pistons, but also to be all-rookie second player. And then you get to Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey was drafted by the Nets with the 19th pick, only to be acquired by Detroit the day later. And he comes in and is a marksman. He does exactly what he is supposed to do, and he just keeps knocking down threes. Everything else besides that, though, forget about it. He's not good at anything besides three-point shooting at the beginning of the year. And then he pieces it all together, and he proves himself to be good enough for not just an all-rookie team, but for all-rookie first team. So boom, you have 2 all-rookie guys and another one that probably would have been all-rookie if he wasn't injured. Even though you have all this young, promising talent, you still lose, but you're doing that on purpose. You're tanking. You lose enough to secure the second best odds in this year's draft lottery. And then the draft lottery rolls around, and you win. You win the draft lottery. It should be Cade Cunningham. If you think it shouldn't be Cade Cunningham, then you're wrong. Cade Cunningham is really a do-it-all guy. He can play off ball, play on ball, point guard, a wing, whatever you want, whatever your team needs. Now, there are concerns over the fit between him and Killian, but I think that if Killian Hayes can develop his off-ball play, then you'll be fine. Now, they also have a ton of leverage. Rumors have been circulating that they're looking to trade the pick, which makes no sense, but if they do, they have all the leverage in the world. But they could possibly demand, this is not going to happen, they could possibly demand Shea and a couple of picks for the first pick and maybe a contract filler. The Orlando Magic said they'll do whatever it takes because the look on Jeff Weltman's face when the Magic got the 5th pick, that is the look of a defeated man. So he's going to do whatever it takes. Maybe that means trading Markelle Fultz or Jonathan Isaac, or maybe even both. Who knows? Probably not. Hopefully. So yeah, they are set up great for the future. They have a great young core. And they also have this year's first pick, which is Cade Cunningham. And that'll do it for the video. I switched it up because multiple reasons. I feel better doing this. It's easier to edit, and I'm not getting copyright striked. My other videos are getting restricted because I'm using NBA footage, which makes sense. So I'm doing this as kind of a workaround. So yeah, like and subscribe. This has been the NBA Empire Show.